Good, everybody? It's your boy Wavy. Stay Wavy TV. Click that subscribe button, thumbs up the video. Make sure you leave a comment after the video. So there was a video that came out on TMZ today of Demarcus Cousins. He called his baby mother and asked her if he can get his son so his son can be a part of his wedding. And his baby mother said no. So he got mad and said that he's gonna shoot her in the head when he sees her. And this story has been all over the place, man. Obviously, that's a strong statement to make. Obviously, it's a threat. But I don't think it's fair that Demarcus Boogie Cousins is getting villainized and he's getting bashed and everybody is, criticizing what he said, because I think that statement came from a pure place. Now, in no way am I saying that what he said is okay, especially if he intended on doing it. But I understand his point of view and I understand why he would say something like that. Listen, there's too many baby moms out here that whenever the father of their child no longer wants to be with them, whenever things don't work out, they turn around and they use that child against the father. They bash that father, they badmouth that father in front of the kid, and they do everything in their power to not only keep that child away from being with their father, but they also try to turn the child against the father. They try to program the child to hate their father. And I've seen too many stories about this. Nas, just a couple months ago, Nas, he posted a long essay. I'm talking about like a 4-page college essay, a 20-page college essay, basically talking about how Khalees is not letting him see his kids either. And we've heard too many stories where fathers are not able to spend time with their kids, man. And a father should be able to spend time with his kids. I feel like that's one of the most important things about a kid growing up, is their father being around, because you need that balance. You need the yin and the yang. You don't want that child to be around too much feminine energy. You want that child to be around the feminine and the masculine energy. And there's a lot of things that the father can teach that child that the mother can't. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's a boy. A mom, we've seen a lot of moms raise kids by themselves, man, but a mom can't turn a young boy into a man. He needs his father for that. And that's why so many young dudes, man, they become a man from being in the streets and just going through their own trials and tribulations. But listen, the only reason why Demarcus Cousins even said that is because he wanted his child to be at his wedding. Okay, Demarcus Cousins just got married. Okay, everybody was there. We seen a bunch of basketball players at the wedding. This is the most important day of this man's life, and for you to tell this man that you're not gonna allow him to bring his son to the most important day of his life because you're bitter and you're upset, people like that are disgusting. I think more people should be attacking and bashing Demarcus Cousins' baby mother instead of attacking Demarcus Cousins, man. I mean, look, the guy, he's already been through a lot, man. In the past, he's had 3 major injuries in the past 3 years. Okay? He had a bad injury on the Kings, then he had a bad injury on the Pelicans, then he went to the Golden State Warriors, ended up signing a veteran minimum deal. So that was supposed to be his year where he proved that he's still a top talent in the league, and that was supposed to be his contract year. He ended up injuring himself again on the Warriors, ended up coming back in the playoffs, and he looked pretty damn good in the playoffs, man. Demarcus Cousins, he did a hell of a job when he came back in the NBA playoffs, and I think that he made a big impact on that team. And now he's on the Los Angeles Lakers. The season doesn't start until October, and he ended up tearing his ACL again just by playing a regular pickup basketball game, training for the upcoming season. He tore his ACL. Now, most likely, he's not going to be back to even play one game for the Los Angeles Lakers. We might be able to see him right before the playoffs start. But at this point in Demarcus Cousins' career, I just don't think that it makes sense for him to rush back to be back on the court, because he needs to let that ACL fully heal, because it's clear that this guy's body is breaking down, man. He's injury prone. He's injury prone. He's in his prime. This is supposed to be when he's out there, competing for a championship, you know, and him being on the Lakers, man, you know, that Lakers team is definitely going to be a top contender to go to the NBA playoffs and the NBA finals. So, yeah, this situation, man, it's an ugly situation, especially when, you know, a child is involved, man. And I don't understand how the court system allows women to do this to these kids as fathers, man. I mean, we've seen so many stories where, you know, a guy and the mother of his child breaks up, and then that mother doesn't allow that father to spend any time with his child. And then what happens is the child ends up growing up and hating their father because the mom pretty much, you know, the mom ends up, you know, programming the kid to think that his father is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? I think this is my thing, right? If you're gonna have a kid, I don't give a fuck what happens. As long as this guy hasn't put hands on you, as long as this guy hasn't, you know, physically harmed you, let this man see his kid, man. Let him see his kid. Okay? Clearly, Demarcus Cousins has moved on. He's a married man. It's clear as day he wants nothing to do with his baby mom. And for her to say that he can't see his kid, you know, and you know what's funny? This is the crazy part. All of this could have been a setup because she clearly recorded the conversation. So she probably already knew Demarcus Boogie Cousins was going to react like that. And this is the thing. Everybody knows Demarcus Cousins is a hothead. We all know that. You know, we all know Demarcus Cousins is a hothead. That's one of the reasons why he's bounced on so many teams, because, you know, a lot of teams, you know, they look at him as a liability because he gets so many goddamn technicals in the games because he can't control his temper. So we already know if you push Demarcus Cousins' button, he's gonna go ape shit. Okay? So I personally feel like his baby mom set this up. I feel like she recorded the conversation. I feel like this was all a plan, and I feel like she gave the story to TMZ to obviously make some money, also to destroy the character of Demarcus Cousins. And I just think that this man's been through enough, man, as far as injuries in his career, for this to happen. You know, this story couldn't have came out at the worst time, but I'm gonna leave the video off like this, man. I'm rocking with Demarcus Cousins. I don't think he was actually serious about putting a bullet in his baby mother's head, but, you know, it's only so much a person can take. You know what I'm saying? If you keep pushing somebody, eventually they're gonna react. And for you to tell a father that you're not gonna allow him to bring his kid to his wedding, you should go to hell. You should burn in hell. And you shouldn't even be able to have custody of that child, because that's just wicked. I mean, for you to consciously make the decision to not allow a child to be a part of his father's wedding, man, that's just flat out disgusting, man. And all the baby mothers out there like that, man, y'all niggas is going to hell. Okay? When y'all die, y'all got a first class plane ticket to hell when you die. Okay? Because it's too many kids out here that don't got their daddy around because of mothers like this. All right? And with that being said, subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, stay wavy TV. We taking over 2019. I'm out this bitch. Skirt!